Hi, today we're going to talk you through making the Fox half mask, which is designed by Steve Wintercroft and available to download from wintercroft.com.
So the first step's to purchase your mask, and you can do this on wintercroft.com under the shop. And here you can see we're working with a Fox half face mask. Once you've downloaded the product, you'll be able to access the PDF file, and these PDFs are designed to be printed on A4 or US letterpress paper. And the key thing when printing the mask is to print it at actual size. The choice may differ on various printers depending on what the settings are, but you want to print 100% of the size or 1:1 ratio at actual size. And the other thing that's important is to make sure that the paper you set your printer to is the paper that you have in your printer. So if you have A4 in your printer, you need to tell the printer that it's using A4, or if you have US letter paper, you need to tell the printer it's using US letter paper. Okay, so once you've printed the mask, this mask only has 3 pages. The first page are the detailed instructions on how to make the mask, and then the following 2 pages in this case are the templates. You can see that the mask actually comes with the template comes with a scale line, and you can check the printer dimension, just confirm that that scale line is 150 millimeters, and plus or minus 2 millimeters is fine for the purpose of sizing the templates to make the masks. But it just allows you to check that your printer hasn't scaled the mask to the size of your paper.
The next thing to do is to get some cardboard, and today we're going to use recycled cardboard from our recycling bin. And the best cardboard for this mask is about the same thickness as old cereal boxes. If you wanted to buy card, it should be 250 GSM minimum, but you want to make sure you can bend it and get a tight crease. Corrugated cardboard won't work for this mask. Thicker corrugated cardboard would only work for the full head dog and the full head hair mask. For all the other masks, you need a much lighter cardboard, such as that's used in cereal box packages, and you can see we're just going to recycle some cardboard today to make this mask.
Okay, then the next step is just to roughly cut out the template. So you're just cutting round the thick lines, making sure you don't cut into the template itself. And the idea of doing this is just so that we can cut out the template to roughly the right size, and then we can arrange the template on our card.
Okay, so once we've cut round roughly the templates, we want to lay them out on our card to make sure that we get the most efficient use of our card. And then we can just glue the templates down using a Pritt stick or spray glue or some other type of suitable paper glue, and then just let it dry. So once the glue's dried, it's time to cut the templates out. And when cutting out the templates, we just need to make sure that we cut along the solid lines and we don't cut into the template along the dashed line.
So once we've cut out our templates, it's time to score the templates, which will allow us to make the folds to construct the mask. And there's 2 different types of folds we need to do. We need to make valley folds, which form a V, and then we also need to make mountain folds, which are the reverse. And those are specified by different types of dashed line on the mask. So first of all, on the mask template, you can see there's a dotted line here, and the dotted line is going to be a valley fold, whereas the dotted line with dash, that's going to be a mountain fold. And I find the easiest way to score these masks is simply using a biro. And what we can do is for the mountain folds, which are the lines, dotted lines with the dashes, we place our ruler down on the template, we draw along the line, and then in order to remind us, because we've drawn a line on top of the line now, that one's a mountain fold, we can just put a little line that's perpendicular to it, just like that. So when we come to bend our mask, we know that's going to be a mountain fold. Whereas for the valley folds, we just simply draw along the line, pressing reasonably hard with the biro, with the ballpoint pen, so that we can later go on and score that, later go on and fold that. So that one will be a valley fold. So I'm just going to go and complete the rest of these, and then we'll look at how we put the mask together and fold it up. So then we use invisible tape, taped along the outside of the edges, matching the numbers together that we can see on the inside there to start to construct the mask. And you can see this is coming together nicely. We've got the face now. Now we need to add the ears onto the top part of the mask.
So once we've folded and constructed the different components of the mask, it's time to assemble the final bits together to form the full face mask.
Here we can see the finished product. The mask put together, all the components attached together with tape. And the last thing to do now is to decorate the mask. And you might decide you want to paint the mask, in which case it's good to put a primer on first, And then you can use acrylic paint. You might want to use paper mache on the outside to provide a bit more structure and support, although the mask is very solid as it is. Paper mache would also allow you to create different textures on the outside. Or you may decide to stick feathers, leaves on the outside. Really, it's up to you to create your individual mask using this basic template. The last thing that you need to do, though, in order to wear the mask is to attach some elastic around the back, and then the mask can be worn on the head, and we can see the fox mask there. So all we had was a PDF template from wintercroft.com, some tape, a ruler, scissors, a biro, a pile of old recycled cardboard, and from that we're able to make this half face mask of a fox in approximately 40 minutes.